Everybody, welcome to the Weed Cap. Come on in, we've been burning, got us so high. We soaring, you were listening to Caleb and Lauren. All them other shows stayed up, they boring, just ignore them. All you really need is Weed Cap Radio. If you ain't know, now you know. Raving lunatics repping Baltimore. This that Weed Cap Radio.
What a magical Friday evening we're having here. What a magical Friday evening. I'm your host, Caleb. This is Weed Cap Radio. I'm with my fiance, Lauren. Lauren, say hello to the folks at home.
Hey, y'all.
I just stopped working for the evening.
I also just stopped. I was working too. Did you see me over there?
I didn't, no. It's 8 p.m. and I just stopped working. I've had a bear of a day. And if this show's not good, you can blame 1,000 things from my professional life that have ruined it. But we're here because we promised a show, and we're here and we're doing it. And a lot of people, we're not a visual show, so no one will get to see it.
Nope.
But I've made a big transformation in my life this week.
Oh my God, here we go.
I've made a huge transformation in my life.
Tell the people.
So I typically keep a very caveman-y look. I normally have hair down to my shoulders, and I have normally a 3 to 4 month beard. That's got
an Amish beard.
It's an Amish. Yeah, my beard grows in pretty heavy along the jaw line. Mm-hmm. It doesn't really look Amish to anyone else other than Lauren. As a matter of fact, people comment all the time, "Hey, that beard doesn't look Amish at all." You don't take that beard to South Central Pennsylvania. They don't want it. That's what people say to me. I'm walking down the street. They're like, "Don't fucking stay
away from Amish."
Don't take that thing to the market. They won't like it. So it's really not Amish at all. It's kind of a fucked up thing for her to say. But what's going on here is that I got a haircut a couple weeks ago. I have Kennedy hair right now.
We've talked about it. It's a bad haircut.
My terrible Kennedy hair, my good boy haircut. And then I've also gotten rid of my beard. I've gotten rid of my beard.
Blow the horns. This is a monumental thing. Y'all don't understand.
I've had a beard since probably, 3 months into our relationship.
Yeah, he didn't have a beard when I first met him.
No, because when you're first talking to someone, you don't really want to look that homeless.
No.
So I would shave it down to stubble.
Actually, I encouraged the beard. Like, I made you grow a beard.
Yeah, Lauren was like, "I see that thing you call a chin. Let's get some cover on that."
No, I'm just into beards.
Yeah, well, whatever. Well, when we first started dating, I grew a beard, and I've shaved it this week. And what I have now is something that's revolutionized my life. Caleb, has grown or trimmed into a full-blown Joe Namath mustache.
What is a Joe Namath?
I'm glad you asked. Let's take a look. I'll show you right here. Joe Namath. So picture Paul Rudd in the Anchorman movies. That's what I'm kind of rocking. Do you see that?
Got it.
Because I can't have a horseshoe or what some people incorrectly call a handlebar. A handlebar is when it curls up like this, like an Englishman. But a lot of people, it's a common misconception that... I
have to sneeze.
Go ahead, sneeze away from the microphone. So it's a common misconception that this kind of mustache, whatever, this kind of mustache here, here's Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that's a handlebar mustache. It's
That's a Fu Manchu.
It's a Fu Manchu. I would never have a fucking Fu Manchu. I'm not an animal. You know what I mean? I'm not a fucking scoundrel. I'm not a dirty...
I don't know why they call it that, though. Why do they call it that?
A Fu Manchu?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can you please look that up? What is the Fu Manchu?
So I'll tell you right now. Fu Manchu...
Oh, no. Never mind. I know why they call it that.
Oh, I think I see why they call it a Fu Manchu.
Because the Fu Manchu... He has that.
So Fu Manchu is an incredible stoner metal band that it's the kind of music I typically listen to. And they're a great band. I play them for you in the car all the time. However, I'm rocking a Joe Namath kind of Paul Rudd and Anchorman.
It's a 70s porn star
I have mustache. A 70s porn star mustache where it comes to the edge of the lip and then extends about halfway down to the chin. And I did it initially out of a mistake. I was trimming my beard, trying to look a little kempt, made a mistake, started chasing it.
Yeah.
You chase it all over the face when you make a mistake with your beard.
Well, you have no choice.
Next thing you know, I've got this thing. Lauren and I,
We were laughing.
the first night we did it, I went into Lauren and I said, there's been a horrible accident down at the beard factory. I look fucking ridiculous.
Oh my God, I'm still laughing about it.
Lauren doubled over laughing and said, that's the craziest mustache that you could possibly have. And I said, I know, it's the only thing that was salvageable.
No, and then you almost cut that off too.
I almost got rid of my mustache and Lauren was like, please don't. You'll look like a fat baby John Goodman. So
No, you would not.
I kept the mustache and I was expecting to be ridiculed for it.
Yeah.
Like I was nervous to go out into the world with this absolutely insane soup strainer on my face. I was like, I'm like, oh my God, I'm hideous. I'm a monster. I didn't even want to take the dog outside. I'm like, people are going to see me.
We live in a community.
I was very self-conscious about it. And wouldn't you know it, the next day, compliments started rolling in.
Everybody loves it.
It was like a restaurant printing tickets during the dinner rush. It was like compliment. People are going, oh my God, that's you. That matches your personality. You don't look quite so homeless.
Yeah.
And long story short, I am now the owner and operator of a fantastic mustache.
Well, you've always had that mustache. It's just been hidden.
It's been hit. Yeah, it's always been on my face.
It's been taken away. Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
No.
And I've got just the best mustache that a guy could have. It's been incredible. I've
He kind
found
of looks like a cop.
Yeah, a little
You
bit.
kind of look like a cop. You have a very authoritative look to you.
I do,
which is kind of hot in a way.
Okay, I'm with it. I mean,
got any handcuffs?
No, I don't.
Do you have a baton?
No. You could use them on me. I'm not really looking for that, but
you're the cop.
Regardless, I have a newfound fucking I don't know, like a
love of what?
I'm just
of
like
your stash.
Yeah, I'm just owning and operating this thing like crazy. Like I'm finding it like I'm finding it like really fucking like
what is
defining my day. Like I was in a 7-Eleven today and there were some very mustachioed Indian men behind the counter. And when I went up to the counter with my Diet Coke,
yeah,
they were treating everyone else like shit. And they were like, "Hey, doing today, buddy?" And I'm like,
camaraderie.
Kumaraderie is what it was. It was some kumaraderie. That's what it was. And they're like, "Look at this hirsute young boy in front of us."
Well, you're not that young because you got that 6 dash.
I do. And it's really fucking, it's, you know what, today.
He's touching it and groping it.
I almost called the ambulance for myself this morning. Yeah. But the mustache gave me the confidence not to.
Why?
Here's what happened. Yesterday, I had a box of Jolly Joes for lunch. For people who don't know what Jolly Joes are the grape Mike and Ike's. I don't want to get too graphic, but this morning I thought I was internally bleeding.
Oh my God, you shit out a Jolly Joe?
No. No, I shit out a crime scene.
Oh no.
And I went, oh my God, something's wrong with me. I need to call an ambulance. And I leaned down in the sink and I splashed some water on my face. And then I saw the droplets forming and I went, Jolly Joes. Jolly Joes. Now, if tomorrow we're going to have to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming it was some blue dye number 4 or something that was kind of going on. So that's what happened. Just need to know.
I haven't taken it for a spin yet.
The mustache?
Right.
No. Lauren hasn't taken it for a spin. As a matter of fact, I don't know if I can afford
the friction.
No, not the friction. It's a very thick mustache. Let's be very clear about that for the people at home.
It's thick.
It's an incredibly thick mustache that I have. I've been blessed. God said, there's going to be trauma after trauma after trauma for your entire life, but you're going to be able to grow the kind of mustache that would bring like generals to their knees if they saw it on a battlefield. No. What was I talking about?
You don't want me to test it?
No. Because I've been informed. Now my mustache, as thick as it already looks, would look so much thicker if it was all dark.
True. You don't want it to be bleached by my strong pH.
Exactly. I have the kind of facial hair. I've got this facial hair that's like 50% blonde.
Yeah.
So my beard is very thick, but it doesn't always look as thick on the sides because it's all blonde hair. I don't know if I can have your pH making changes. I'm going to come up looking like Guy Fieri or whatever the fuck, you know?
Guy Fieri, yeah.
I'm going to look like Hollywood Hulk Hogan with like the black sides and a blonde mustache.
Oh my God.
Maybe that's what happened to him.
Maybe that is what it...
Maybe that's what happened to him because I know he was getting tons of pussy.
Why do you think that?
Are you kidding me? I want to fuck him. Look at that.
This is just regular Hulk Hogan.
No, Hollywood Hulk Hogan is. See, you're not understanding the difference.
It's the same. I mean,
no.
It's the same Hulk Hogan.
Couldn't fucking be more wrong. So here's what Hulk Hogan typically looked like, where he was just like he just had the Fu Manchu. Although I kind of have the Hulk Hogan, the '70s Hulk Hogan, when he didn't have the.
The hair's crazy though. The bald mullet, that's crazy.
So when he went to WCW and became a bad guy, he became Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Oh, he's bad.
Which is where he would have the incredibly dark black stubble.
That's still a Fu Manchu though.
Yeah, that is. That's where he would have the incredibly dark black stubble and then the mustache will be bleach blonde. And I feel like with the amount of time I spend down there, because I'm a generous lover.
Sure.
With the amount of time I spend down there, I'm going to come up looking like Hollywood Hulk Hogan. I don't know if I can afford that.
Well, it's a risk that I'm willing to take. But
of course it is.
Not, that's fine.
Of course it is. That's typical women only cared about their sexual pleasure.
You're getting notification after notification over there, Mr. Popular.
I am.
Is it people telling you how great your mustache is?
Only 3 of the 6 notifications were about that. They're still trickling in. The initial wave has kind of died down. Speaking of initial waves, shout out Hantavirus. Hantavirus, there's a new sheriff in town.
No, it's so scary. I'm scared. I want them to keep him on the ship.
There's cases in Virginia now.
No, oh my God.
Which is pretty close to Baltimore. But you know what? The thing that I keep reminding myself as I go, the pandemic was the best time of my life. So
you can work remotely, but
so can you. We could work remotely, and if a couple. Here's the thing about a pandemic is that's the way the world's supposed to be, where people mind their business. There's no small talk. People are scared to be around other people. That's my ideal world.
Don't come near me.
So if there has to be another pandemic, whatever. It's a risk I'm willing to take.
This time we're in our own house, which is sick.
Yeah. Oh my God. This would be prime, dude. This would be the best. I'm not hoping for it, but if it happens, just know I'm kicking my feet up and I'm going to ride it out.
You'll be a shit ton of NASCAR.
I could also never get hantavirus because it enters.
You gonna get it touching your fucking mustache so much.
See, common misconception. Hantavirus enters the body through the mouth or nose, but I have this incredible filter that is it's weaning out fucking particulates out of my nose and it's covering my mouth. Okay. So I have this mustache that is dual purpose. Not only is it incredibly sexy, it's also functional.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of people probably look at this mustache and go, "That's just for sexual purposes." Right. And you go, "Yeah, kind of," but also. It's a built-in protection system. It's a prophylactic mustache.
No, that's what the pubes are for a pussy. That's why they tell you you're not supposed to shave your pussy pubes because you got to protect those.
Is that why you stopped?
No, honey, I stopped because I just couldn't do it anymore.
Full bush
and a thong.
For a while, when we first started, Lauren was bald.
I'll still trim my lips up. Don't get it twisted.
Lauren was completely and totally just bald.
Yep.
And then for a while, this was my favorite. She rocked a landing strip.
Yeah.
The landing strip is so classy. The landing strip is so perfect.
I was shaving that myself, by the way. That's why I stopped doing it because it was fucking hard.
Well, no one thought you were going to the fucking pussy barber to get it done.
A lot of women go out and get fucking shit waxed into landing. How do you think most women do it?
They shave it.
No.
What?
They're getting it waxed. They're getting it waxed.
I find that hard to believe.
They're getting it waxed.
So how much is a landing strip?
How much?
How much does it run you?
How the fuck would I know?
Landing strip pussy wax cost. Because I want
Well, you
to.
don't have to call it a pussy.
Yeah, you do. A Brazilian with a landing strip is $50 to $90.
There you
wow.
go. And you got a tip too. Imagine someone's down there by your pussy. You're not going to tip them.
I mean, it depends, I guess, on how good of a job they do.
They got to do a good job.
Landing
If they get their butt, is the butt included?
Yeah, I would think the butt would have to. I think it's kind of probably all encompassing.
Imagine ripping hair off your asshole.
Here we go. We have a bush topiary. Let me move this over here, and then we can kind of run.
Ooh, I love that glitter bush.
Run through what we're looking at here. Oh, damn it. Hold on. I forgot. It's got to be over here. So what we have here is a bush topiary. Let's take a look at the different styles, and maybe we can pick you out a new one.
You're going to pick me out a new bush?
Damn, this website's risky. Let's just do women pubic hair styles. I think would be pretty nice. You know what I mean? Pubic hair styles. And we're going to have to be descriptive for the people who aren't listening live.
Got it.
You know what I mean? So let's see what we got going on here.
Ooh.
The landing strip. Yeah, I mean, the landing strip is nice. The landing strip is classy. There's the clean shaven.
One of them is a smiley face.
All natural.
That's me.
Every day is Halloween. That's like a jack-o'-lantern. See, I don't want that.
Oh.
I'm not looking for...
I'm not that talented. I don't know what the fuck... I don't know what's going on. Do they make... some fun ideas. An arrow, a heart. I could probably do a heart.
Triangle.
I think I've done a triangle.
Arrow. Initials. You could put my initials.
No.
What about a mustache? What if we gave you a Fu Manchu?
Oh, yeah.
Like a Punani Fu Manchu.
And it goes down the sides.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
I think that'd be pretty good.
Some fun ideas.
It's something interesting to consider. But no, landing strip was my favorite.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to do it.
What about if it was my birthday and it was the only thing I asked for?
Yeah, I could probably do that.
All right. October's coming up.
Yeah, it's coming up.
October's coming up.
A few months.
You better get that. You better schedule that waxing appointment now. I want it done professionally.
First of all, what? I have to get my pussy hair ripped? No.
Yeah.
No.
You don't have to get it ripped. You just have to get it waxed.
That's what it is. It's ripped out.
There's no the wild women and the ripping and the tearing.
Ripping. Would you ever get a wax?
Yeah, why not?
You would get a wax?
I like to have no pubes. You hate it.
But you would get it ripped out.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not that. I feel like it's not that bad.
Oh my God, I'd love to get a wax with you.
We can go get a fucking wax.
Yeah.
We need to. I'll get wax for the show. We'll make some sort of like video diary. I'll get a landing strip.
They're going to they're going to wax your balls.
Yeah, that's fine. I hate having hairy balls.
This is crazy, y'all. This is so crazy.
I like my balls to be very smooth.
I'm glad this is recorded because we're going to do it.
I'm fine with doing that. We can go do it. We'll do it for the show.
Put it on record.
Put it on record.
It's on record.
Put it on record. Now it is.
Oh my God.
No, I think that I'd be comfortable with getting waxed for sure.
Interesting. That's interesting.
That was a big development. There's also another big development today, which I know you know nothing about, but I was at 8:00. I was ready for it. The UFO files were released today.
Yeah.
I told you that last night, didn't I?
No, you told me it this morning.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh shit.
So what were they?
There's some pretty good stuff in there. There's the astronauts reporting stuff on the moon.
Oh.
Which I've long been a proponent of. I'll tell you.
Life on the moon?
No, just like things tracking them on the moon and stuff like that. Like
things watching them, essentially.
There's been the most interesting thing I saw in the fucking reports was there was a UFO sighting in it just says Western USA. It doesn't say where.
Where, yeah.
There was 2 teams of like federal agents who were doing something completely not related to UFOs. Okay. And they were out like in the wilderness. Mm-hmm. And like all of these people independently reported.
I feel like they did a documentary or something about that.
Of course not. It just was declassified today.
No. Okay.
Of course not. Don't interrupt me again when I'm talking about aliens. A red orb came out of the sky and then started shooting out, releasing smaller orange orbs, and they all vanished into the distance in like seconds. And I'm like, that shit tickles my fancy, dude.
When did that happen?
2023.
I feel like I saw that on TikTok.
No way. It was declassified today.
What if someone reported seeing it?
The federal agents aren't going to TikTok and posting it.
Not the federal. You said it was reported by several different people.
Yeah, all federal agents on a mission.
Yeah,
you don't listen to me when I talk.
The federal agents also that the people who are there.
If there's two subjects, I need you to fucking pull off a miracle and listen to me when I talk about. Okay, it's aliens and pubic hair, and you're unwilling to fucking listen to either of them. And that's a big fucking problem.
I'm telling you.
Go ahead, tell me.
Federal agents saw it, then people who were in the area of the federal agents also probably saw it.
They were in the remote wilderness. This wasn't at Yosemite. Fucking, do you understand?
In the remote, we don't know where it was.
Yogi Bear wasn't having a fucking picnic and went, oh, look at that. We don't
know where it was because you said it was declassified.
It said the remote wilderness. You don't fucking, God damn it.
How remote is the wilderness?
Very remote in the western United States. Very remote. Incredibly remote. That's why they grow. That's why before weed was legal, they grew it all out there. Because you could literally go months without running into another human. You have no idea how unexplored the western United States is. And also the Northwest, like the Dakotas and stuff, there are pieces of ground that humans have not stepped foot on. It's not like here where everything's developed. You know what I mean?
Right.
The East Coast, everything's incredibly developed. It's not like that out there. Okay? Fucking open your ears. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Okay, what else?
We're only talking about like the biggest revelation in our lives, and honestly, the biggest revelation in human history to find out that aliens.
I already knew. We've been over this. I already
keep
knew
saying
they
that.
existed.
Yeah, but having that feeling and then being presented with proof is not the same fucking thing.
I don't need proof to believe in some shit.
That's your problem. You don't need proof to believe in some shit, and that's why you're like.
My parents raised me to be religious and believe in a fucking God.
You don't need proof to believe in stuff, and that's right. That's why you're like, oh, these crystals will help me.
I don't have any fucking crystals here.
That's why
you lying ass bitch.
That's why
I don't have any fucking crystals here. Where are my crystals? Where are they?
You're probably hiding them in your twat.
I ain't got nothing.
Probably hiding them in your twat.
The only thing I have here is spiders.
I don't even know if we talked about it on the show.
Literally all I have.
We have 2 pet spiders for some reason.
3 at one time.
Jumping spiders for some reason. And people, this is the thing, is that people listening to the show probably think that I'm very mean to Lauren, deservedly so, and they probably applaud me for it.
Are you kidding?
They're probably very excited for me to be mean to her because she deserves it. No. However, I'm the kind of guy when she goes, I want a jumping spider, who goes out and gets you a jumping spider immediately?
Yeah, well, it took like a week because we had to find one, but yeah.
Okay. You know, a lot of people would say, no, we're not going to buy a spider. And what did I do? I bought you 2 fucking enclosures.
A spider, and he named it.
I named it. It's a big black spider. His name is Jamal.
Jamal?
Which I think is fitting.
He's pretty cool.
And it's not racist at all.
No, it's not racist. He's black. I mean, what were we going to name him? Gary? No.
No, it had nothing to do with that. It's that
he's from the hood, I think.
I looked at the big black spider and I said, you know, growing up in Maryland, Jamal Lewis. He's like a big running back. He's built like a brick shit house, this spider. The spider's very stout.
It's not like tarantula size though.
The spider looks like,
it's like a quarter.
If he was on a table and you crushed him with your finger, it would like stub your finger. This spider is very stout.
Jamal.
It's a powerhouse spider. I respect him. I don't want him in our home.
Well, he's in a container.
Eating fucking mealworms, it creeps me out. But I love you so much that I went ahead and did that for you. And the least you could do is shave your pussy into a landing strip, and you refused.
I said I was going to do it for your birthday.
It shouldn't have to be for my birthday.
But that's what you requested.
Because it has to be a special occasion. Why does it?
I don't want the ingrown hairs.
Oh,
ladies.
Here we go with the motherfucking ingrown hairs. Well, I heard that you don't get those from waxing.
I heard that too.
So other things from the alien.
So we're going to get waxed.
Other things from the alien files. There was the moon stuff, the orb stuff. They released a bunch of videos of stuff being tracked, like UFOs. But the other thing is, this was the first batch. They're going to release them every Friday, weekly.
Why?
To build suspense, I guess.
That's crazy. The fucking government is doing this?
It's aliens.gov. Trump directed for the only fucking good thing he's ever done in his entire pitiful life is he has directed the the declassification of some UFO files. Now, you also go, are they telling us the truth?
Yeah, what if it's a lie?
But there is like footage and stuff, and a lot of people who are in the know who have been briefed into these things going on, like Congress people who are leading this, have said, hey, this is the tamest one it'll ever be. It's going to get progressively crazier and crazier and crazier. And I think also part of it is that they can't, I don't know if I truly believe this, but I hear people say this, is that they don't want to drop them all at one time because it would cause like ontological shock to the nation.
No, that makes sense.
They have to be like, hey, here's some stuff that our military has been tracking through the skies that, violate the laws of physics.
Right.
And then it's like, oh, here's a dead alien body, but we've put a sombrero and a cigar in his hand. So it's kind of fun. It kind of takes the sting out of it. And then the next week it's like, hey, here's a life form we haven't identified, and it's terrifying. And also, you live on a prison planet where they're farming our souls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like the second week is going to be real fun.
Okay.
Where it's like a dead alien body, but like it's like there's
looks like he died partying.
Yeah, like it's like they've put him face down, ass up, and there's like a Men in Black agent behind him, like holding his hips, going like
that's funny,
blowing like a party popper, like
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, hey, we passed them around the office. Everyone got to have them in their office for a week, and they got to do, it was like a cubicle decorating thing at the Department of Defense.
Okay, a real weekend at Bernie's type shit.
Exactly. So like some days he was like, who knows? They might have had him attached to some sort of spinning wheel where they would spin it, and then whatever direction his head was facing, that's where they got lunch that day. They would have like Quiznos.
I was imagining him just like posted up by the water cooler.
Oh yeah, leaning
sitting
on the
in
water
Jenna's
cooler,
office or something.
Little sunglasses on, joint hanging out of his mouth, glass of scotch.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I would love to have an alien body, dude. I would love
just to hold, or
yeah, just to have, just to kind of have around, to really tie a room together. You don't even know if you can fuck these things because we don't know about their orifices.
I'm sure they know.
They know, but here's the thing: is that the 4chan leaker? There was a very famous 4chan leaker, who was a guy who said, "Hey, I'm posting this anonymously. I have cancer. I'm going to die shortly. Here's what's going on." He's the guy who originally said, "Hey, they're not just coming from space; they're coming from water." That has since been proven true. And these things, there are claims of like military ships watching UFOs leave the ocean,
out of the water. Yeah,
that guy said they don't have any holes because their system's so different. They excrete waste through their skin.
Ew.
Yeah, they'd be walking around smelling like dudes with dreads.
Oh,
just
you
like
know what?
funky.
They probably fuck by like hugging or something.
Oh man, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? If you could do that
you
anywhere.
would really like that, wouldn't you?
I love hugs.
Yeah. No, you would just be fucking everywhere. I don't think they would hug as often.
Yeah, but if you...
It would take the meaning from the hug that we have, and it would be a different meaning. It would be like...
Here's something else that's really prevalent in the files, is that it came out today that the United States has some sort of... this is unconfirmed, but it was in the files. And like, I'm still working to investigate this. He's doing
research.
That's why I was working so late. I spent 6 hours today reading through these files. Of course, they have some sort of weapon that can bring a man or a woman to sexual climax at the pull of a trigger. It's like some sort of microwave weapon.
What?
And that if they hit it, it sends some sort of wave that hits the orgasm button in your brain.
Okay, and you just have an orgasm.
And I'm like, okay, that would be pretty sick. That sounds like something that could be done because it's just like a impulse in your body or whatever.
Right.
But then I'm like, could that be real? Because some group of people, don't want to say who, would have privatized it and sold it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You just mount one of those in the fucking corner of your bedroom and have it pointed at your bed while you're having sex every once in a while. And you just be hitting bow, 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 back to back.
Wow.
And a guy could pretend like it was him doing it.
Oh, I see where you're getting it. Okay, so she's thinking this is the best sex I've ever had,
right.
But it's some sort of weird...
Mount it in the corner, pointed at your bed, and then just have it kind of just, I'm sure the technology exists to rig it to impulse every like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And, throw a sheet over it. And you're like, there we go. How you like that?
Throw a sheet over it.
She's like, I came 19 times in 30 minutes. And you're like, it's the mustache.
Yeah. And he's like, that's crazy. I only came once.
Yeah, that's crazy. I only came once at the end there. Almost several times in the beginning. But that's why I slowed down.
I saw a bug over there.
I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
I'm not worried about it. So the alien files have been really dominating my thoughts today.
Damn.
Been really, it's just been crazy stuff. I mean, everyone's talking about it. The streets are abuzz.
I haven't heard anything about it because I don't know.
Alien files, craziest stuff.
Craziest stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it is military footage, but you're seeing this stuff go on. I mean, here we can look at, so here you go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, this is just really.
How do we know that's not AI?
It's released from the government. Here's the Genesis mission, and there are literally like triangle crafts flying over the moon in the 60s. If you believe we went to the moon. See, that's going to be, here you go. Orbs launching orb sighting. 2023 sighting reported by 7 federal officers who separately reported seeing UAPs across several western states over the course of 2 days.
Oh, it didn't say remote wilderness anywhere, did it, motherfucker?
This is a summary. They didn't feel it fucking necessary to include it in the summary. I'll read you the whole report. I've already got it memorized.
All over all the places, and who knows who else saw it.
You've got no idea what you're talking about.
You've got no idea.
Here's footage from a Pacific Command showing an orb on an infrared sensor that they traced. I mean, it is just pretty crazy stuff going on.
I want to see them.
I'll show. Yeah, I want
to see the aliens.
I kind of too want to see the aliens. I definitely like. Yeah. I definitely want to see what's. Do
you think they're
going
to
on.
Be scary? Or do you think they're going to be like kind of weird?
I can picture them kind of looking like a freak show or something like that for sure. Like I could definitely.
I feel like they might be scary.
Yeah, they might be a little scary. They might, or this is the thing that always trips me out when people talk about UFOs is that they go, "Oh, we're looking for life other places," and sure we are, but we might not perceive the type of life that exists on other planets, other stuff like that. Like we're looking for what we know to be life, but there could be sentient rocks. There could be,
True.
You know what I mean?
The Who's on Whoville.
The Who's on Whoville.
They lived on a speck on a fucking
snowflake.
Thing. Yeah.
On a thing.
Well, in different stories, they lived on different things. Like in Horton Hears a Who, they lived on like a fucking flower.
Right.
But in the Grinch, they lived on a snowflake.
I am for the first time learning that the Who's from Horton Hears a Who and the Who's from the Grinch are the same
peoples.
One and the same race, yeah. I'm a real Who hater.
You must not know anything about Whoville.
I don't fuck with Who's, not at all. I'm Shia LaBeouf. I don't fuck with Who's, not at all. Those fucking club-nosed motherfuckers.
What the fuck does Shia LaBeouf have anything to do with the Who's from Whoville?
Shia LaBeouf he asks Andrew Callahan, that sex pest from Channel 5 News.
Okay.
He goes, "Do you fuck with fondue?" And he's like, "I fuck with it, but it's nasty kinda." And then Shia LaBeouf goes, "I don't fuck with it, not at all." And it's one of my favorite fucking.
That's crazy because fondue is so good.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
It's not. I wouldn't say it's the best. Here, let's take a listen to this.
I gotta shut the fuck. Because I'm already in trouble. So let's talk about something else. What do you think about fondue?
I fuck with it, but it's nasty kind of on there.
I don't fuck with it, not at all.
What do you fuck with?
I like tacos deep.
I don't fuck with it, not at all. That's what I've been saying in work meetings. They're
not
like,
at all.
"What do you think about this this financial strategy?" And I go, "I don't fuck with it, not at all." Everybody's
don't get it.
Everybody's been looking at me weird, but they assume because of the mustache. By the way,
taking an authoritative approach.
Mustache, huge hit at work.
Oh yeah,
huge hit at work. A person in position over me was like, "That's how you should look all the time. That's your new look." And I said, "You're right." So I'm gonna have to keep this. It's just
crazy because we laughed about it together.
Yeah, and you know what? Any change is gonna be. Seen odd at first or something like that.
Yeah, but now it's just normal.
I'm sorry. I hear a weird humming. Do you not hear that? There's like some sort of.
Is it our deaf neighbor?
I don't know. Last night I thought there was an earthquake. I think he just fell. So I found that to be pretty fucking comforting to find
That
out
poor
that he
guy,
just fell.
he's got a lot of going on. His car is constantly fucked up. He's constantly falling.
Yeah, he wrecked our upstairs neighbor wrecks his car like every week.
Also, it's not even like we have to be quiet. He can't fucking hear.
No. I
His
mean,
TV is loud as fuck.
I like to think that back when I was drinking, there were a couple nights back when I was like really, really drinking. There were a couple nights where he heard me.
He probably has heard
There was
a
a-
couple things.
There was a couple nights where I know he heard you getting pounded through that mattress, girl. Back when Caleb would get sloppy drunk. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Also, for a long time, we had like a 90-year-old woman next door. I don't know if she heard shit, but when she wasn't there,
She heard that headboard banging against the wall. You know what I'm saying? We watched one of the worst movies of all time.
I liked it. I thought it was an interesting movie.
We watched last night The Immaculate Room.
It was a
2020
weird Prime movie.
2022 American psychological thriller starring Emile Hirsch.
Yeah.
He's a Lord of Dogtown.
Yeah, he's also from Into the Wild.
We've had this conversation. He's a fucking Lord of Dogtown. So
Who's the bitch? Where is she from? Was she from anything? Because she looked vaguely familiar, but then I was like, I don't know.
she's from Cuntville, USA. She plays the biggest cunt I've ever met and I've ever seen in this movie. She was in.
I stand by this. She pissed me off so bad in this fucking movie. I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, she could not be
Dirty cunt.
She has like one of those faces where it's like I would like to beat her.
Yeah.
I would like if I came home.
Like she's lucky this man was even into her.
Yeah, and then she's treating him like shit. Oh my God, she's married to Justin Long.
What?
Yeah, she's married to Justin Long. That's crazy. Who was getting his dick sucked by Amanda Seyfried or whatever on that
Well,
paddleboard.
that didn't work out clearly.
So I did some reading before we get into the plot of the movie. Emile Hirsch. This is something that I
Is
really.
his hog out there? I'm curious.
Emile Hirsch?
Yeah.
Oh, we can see if he's got a hog.
Did we look into this before?
No, I don't believe so. Let's
feel like we might
take a
have.
look. Here we go. Let's see what we've got here. That's interesting.
I would say that's an average hog.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Yeah, that's average hog.
yeah, there you go. Average. That's fine.
That's a little average hog. No big
I
deal.
mean, he's white. What are we going to do here?
Yeah. I mean, no,
He's not afraid to show it, though. Look at him. He's out and about.
well, you know what? Mustache.
He's a grower,
He's-
not a shower.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's nothing.
It's fine.
Nothing to write
Where's
home
his
about.
balls, though?
He's got some very tiny, tucked away Ken doll
Where are
balls.
they?
I don't know. Maybe he's had them
What?
surgically removed, and that's why has no self confidence in
Tight
this
bush,
movie.
tight balls.
Tight bush, tight balls. This is real interesting. Where
Tight
are his
bush,
nuts?
Tight balls.
They're just kind of
They're
not
up there?
there. So,
Huh.
so in 2015, I was looking into this. In 2015, Hirsch was charged with aggravated assault after attacking and attempting to strangle a female Paramount Pictures executive with his bare hands at a nightclub in Park City, Utah. Okay.
What?
So first of all,
What are
every
they doing in Utah?
every single Paramount Pictures executive should be strangled for the functionality of their app. Paramount Plus, I pay $20 a month. We can't even use
We
it.
never watch that shit.
I don't even know why I'm paying. It's the worst fucking streaming service there ever is. They deserve to be choked. He choked her unconscious, though.
Ooh,
He choked her for long enough that she lost consciousness.
that's kind of.
And then he goes to court and he goes, I don't remember what happened. He goes, I was blasted on stimulants and I was blackout drunk. I don't remember this at all. And the judge is like, well, if you don't remember it, here's a $4,700 fine. And that's it. That's all he had to do.
What?
Yeah.
For
Isn't that-
choking someone out unconscious?
Yeah, and then he went to rehab. Like I think he
Damn,
said he had a
Utah.
problem. But then the other thing that's pretty funny is that he also was not sober. So like he was like, oh, this is just something I got to do. Like I got to go to rehab for a
So
little
he just
bit.
participated in rehab without actually being sober?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
great. That's nice. That's good.
It's fucking. I love it. I love that. So the Immaculate Room. I'm sorry, I'm a little tired. The Immaculate Room. What we have going on here is that it's like a game show that's put together by some professor, and Emile Hirsch and his wife have to live in.
No,
this.
they're not married.
Okay.
I'm sorry, they're not.
Okay. Why don't you run down the plot? Go ahead.
Okay, so two people who are dating are picked.
Not married.
Yeah.
Just so we're all fucking clear.
I think it's important to know.
Important.
Okay, bitch. Two people who are dating are picked to be in this room, and they don't have phones, they don't have TV, they don't have internet, they don't have anything but each other and a bed and a bathroom, and they get fed.
Right.
Excuse me. They get fed meals, whatever. And also there's no outside light. It's just light like from the room itself. But anyway, if you stay in this room for 50 days, you receive $5 million. And there's rules and there's regulations. Essentially, you can get like 2 treats per person. But if you get a treat, it takes some of the prize money. If one of the people decides to leave, then the prize money goes down to $1 million. And then that one person obviously has to stay to get it. So yeah, and it's like these two people walk into this room. They're like, this is going to be so easy. And I turn to Caleb and I'm like, yeah, we could do this shit. We could do this shit in a heartbeat. But here's why I'm specifying that the people aren't married, because I think that if you are married to someone, you're used to doing nothing with them. And I think that you would be like, okay, but these people aren't married. I don't even know if they're living together full time. And then they're locked in a room with nothing to fucking do for 50 days. They don't even fuck, you guys.
Oh, it would be getting carnal in there.
They don't even fuck.
Day one, it would be getting carnal, and that's all we would do. We would try to break a record every day.
Yeah, that bitch didn't want to fuck because she was worried that the professor was going to be watching. Do you think I give a shit? Why are you locking me in this room if you don't want me to fuck?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a really good point.
There's nothing else to do. What else are they supposed to do? Procreate.
Yeah, and they're like walking around or whatever. Like they're walking laps. She's being
a bitch.
She's being a cunt. That's how she's expending her calories. She's like he's exercising and
she's like fucking sitting in a corner with her fucking legs crossed.
Yeah, and those legs are crossed and they're locked up tight. She's not opening them for anybody.
He does try to.
Yeah, he tries and she's like, no.
They're not even affectionate towards one another. Like they don't like hug or kiss. Like all they do is cuddle at night.
Well, she's such a bitch. I don't blame him.
It's just wild. Also, their food is a carton of like whatever.
Carton of breakfast is what it is.
They don't get water. It's just like a carton that's labeled food.
Yeah. So, and then they get, as Lauren touched on, they can take 100 twice during the 50 days. They can take $100,000 deduction on the prize money and they can get a treat. Now, the first treat that he gets, because he's an artist, is a green crayon, and he draws all over the walls or whatever.
He's loving it, but he goes through that crayon quite quickly.
He grinds it into literal nothing.
Yeah.
And then his second treat is a big fake tittied woman who walks into there naked and kind of sows discontent between them and tries to fuck him. And honestly, he needs to.
Yeah, we don't think he did, because it's like after she finally leaves, there's like a weird message on the wall.
Well, how could you not be backed up?
You were the best lay I ever had, or some shit. And so of course Miss Cunty McCunt, she fucking sees that and she's already jealous because big titty bitch came in here, looks way better than her. Also apparently looks like whatever his name is,
ex-girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah, but here's the plot twist, guys. She fucking pushes him. She pushes her man out of jealous rage, and he falls and he hits his head and he's bleeding. And he's like, I can't take it anymore. We got to get out of here.
I need to see a doctor.
And I'm bleeding. She's like, no. We just have to stop the bleeding and it's fine. Think of the money. He's like, you're fucking crazy. I'm going to die and you want me to stay? And then she like begs.
Ain't that just like a bitch?
I know.
Ain't that just like a fucking woman to go, you go, hey, I'm bleeding. And she goes, think of the money.
Yeah.
And he's like, I won't be alive to spend it. And she's like, it's not my problem.
Yeah. She's like, that's your problem. But it's like $5 million if we both stay. So
she says, you forced me to push you and hit your head. And now we're in this situation.
It was your fault.
And sometimes you reap what you sow is basically what she says.
That's right.
Which is crazy. Let me ask you this.
He leaves.
What would your 2 treats be? If we were in the immaculate room, what would your 2 treats be?
Okay, so what we didn't touch on is that the lady got a treat too, and hers was ecstasy. So my treat, I think, would be weed.
Okay.
Because I have a very strong relationship with weed.
Okay. That's one treat.
I think the first treat would be weed. Second treat, I have no idea. Something sweet, I hope.
Okay, so that's fair. I think I like to.
Sweet treat.
Mine would be nicotine pouches.
100%.
I would have to have some sort of nicotine because that's how I would pass the time. And by the way, I have like a superhuman ability to not be bored. I could do that. I could sit in there and just stare at a wall for 50 days watching movies in my head.
Yeah, but you and I would do stuff together.
Yeah. But I'm saying like when you went to bed at 8 o'clock,
Yeah.
which is what you do on days we don't have shows. When you went to bed at 8 o'clock, I would just sit there and like watch an episode of Malcolm in the Middle in my head from when I was 13. Like I just
You just can turn it on.
I can remember movies scene by scene in my head.
Wow.
It's superhuman.
That's definitely autism.
It's sexy is what it is. And
Autistic.
they're calling it very sexy. And my second treat would be like one of two things: an Italian hoagie, like a Primo Diablo spicy
Ooh,
Italian
yeah.
hoagie with all the fixins, all the trimmings.
Sure.
Or if we're going something not food based, not nicotine based, I think it would be maybe like some sort of portal to watch NASCAR. You know what I mean? Like I get like something on a Sunday to just pop in.
Okay, so you could just well, they did have a projector there. Maybe they'd project it on the screen for you.
So I'd be fine. I'd be good. I could relive the races in my head for the next week.
Here's the thing though. How quickly would you take a treat?
How quickly would I take a treat?
Yeah, because you're in there for 50 days and you have 2 treats and you can
If it's guaranteed to be nicotine, maybe 2 hours.
right, but you don't
Because
know.
I got a nicotine pouch in from the time I asked Lauren. I wake up in the morning, pouch. Sometimes I fall asleep with pouches
You
in.
were supposed to quit, guys.
I was supposed to quit, but I quit everything else. So now it's my only thing. You know, some of us aren't sitting around getting stoned all day.
That's
Some
the
of-
only thing I'm doing.
Some of us are being productive members of society.
Bitch,
not
I'm so
sit-
fucking productive.
sitting around waking and baking.
Wow.
Some of us aren't, dependent on a chemical. Some of us are just kind of,
What's nicotine if not a chemical?
it's not mind altering. It doesn't intoxicate
Yes,
me.
it does.
No, nicotine is not intoxicating. That is, do you want to solve that right now?
No.
We want to bet on it?
No, but I used to smoke nicotine and it gave me a little head buzz. So what do you call that?
Being a pussy? Because once you have a mustache like this, you're impervious
Well,
to
I'll
nicotine.
never have a mustache like that. I fucking hope.
Thank God. No, I would probably, if the treat was nicotine, probably like 2 or 3 hours. If the treat wasn't, I knew it was going to be an Italian hoagie or something, I would save it for the halfway mark.
Okay.
I would wait to have, like, you're going for weed instantly. Like if you know you have weed, you're like, oh, I need that immediately. But a sweet treat, you save it for like over the hump.
Here's the thing though. It's only like one thing of weed. Or like he only got one crayon. So like after it's done, after your little nicotine is done, you're out again.
What I would do is I would save the nicotine pouch and trick myself into thinking it was a new one every time.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? That's what I would fucking do.
Okay.
Or a fleshlight. Like if you're
You want a fleshlight? I wouldn't withhold sex from you.
but you get a period over 50 days.
Yeah, they didn't touch on that. She had a period. What the fuck was she using?
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. She was free
And
bleeding.
he wasn't shaving, but he also wasn't growing a beard.
Yeah, that was a little weird. That kind of broke continuity for me. I didn't like that at all. But we're gonna wrap this one up, guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
I'm so tired. Like I really would like to go to bed, but we'll be back next week, and we appreciate
Maybe
you.
we'll film a little bonus episode.
Yeah,
on the
we'll
weekend.
We'll
A little
probably
better one.
we'll probably hit a little bonus.
Maybe
episode.
a Mother's Day special.
Maybe a Mother's Day Mommy Dom special. Mommy Dom Day. Mommy Dom Day, which sounds like an African man. This is my brother, Mama Dom Day.
Oh my God! I literally knew an African man whose last name was Day.
Yep, Mama Dom Day.
Oh my God!
File that under things you don't like to hear. All right, let's roll out, guys. Thank you very much.
Thanks for listening. Hey, you should watch that movie if you're
Watch The Immaculate Room, and we'll be in touch.
bored. Love you.
Love you. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.
Bye.
Everybody, welcome to the weekend. Come on in, we've been burning, got us so high. We soaring, you were listening to Caleb and Lauren. All them other shows stayed up, they boring, just ignore them. All you really need is Recap Radio. If you ain't know, now you know. Raving lunatics repping Baltimore. This that Recap Radio.
is that guy?